Good evening, everyone. My name is Abhijay. Today's in the Zoom Marathon Challenge video, I am going to talk about the MongoDB. So, when anyone asks about the MongoDB, the first question is come in our mind that what is the MongoDB? So, MongoDB is a document-oriented, not only SQL database used for high-volume data storage. Instead of using table and row like relational database, in the traditional relational database, MongoDB make use of collection and document. Document consists of key value pair. That means whatever we store in our MongoDB database, everything is on key value pair. And we can also use and also extend our key value pair in MongoDB database. The collection contains set of document and function, which is equivalent of relational database table. And this MongoDB is database which came into the light around the mid of 2000s. Now let's talk about some features of MongoDB. What is the basic features of MongoDB? So first feature is that each database contain collections and which in turn contain documents. Inside collection, we have lots of documents. Suppose we have a user collection. So inside the user collection, we have a user, those who are signing or login or sign up in our website. So this is the first feature. The second is the document structure is more in line with how develop construct their cases or object in their respective programming language. That means whatever we document created, because we have lots of document, no? So whatever we document created, no, is everything is structure. Structure means it is on the flexible way. Everything is in object inside an object. The third thing is the row does not need to have a schema defined beforehand. Instead, the file can be created on the fly. This means suppose we define a schema for our MongoDB database. So we not need to follow this schema. We if anyone want to extend this schema, suppose some user have email, username, password, first name, last name, and they also want to add their salary or other kind of thing stuff. So for that, MongoDB allow us to add extra schema or extra key value pair in our document. And if you are building any scalable e-commerce website or anything, so for that MongoDB feature is very important. This is scalability. So we can easily build with MongoDB a very scalable application. So we know about the MongoDB feature. Then now let's talk about the why we use MongoDB. So there are 4 or 5 things I'll talking about in this video. So first one is the document oriented. Document oriented means in the database, it is not only SQL database. That means it is not relational type like SQL database. So it is very flexible to use. Second is indexing. Indexing means index can be created to improve the performance of searching in MongoDB. Suppose we want to search any particular thing. For if there are 1,000 crore data, so if I am searching particular thing, so it will take lots of time. For this, we can use the indexing, and using indexing, we will get data very easily. The second is the third thing is replication. Replication means high availability of replica set. A replica set contains 2 or more MongoDB instance. Each replica set member make act a role of the primary or secondary replica. And the fourth thing is load balancing. So in database, there are suppose lots of users. So in as a per second, I suppose a website able to take 1,000 requests or 2,000 or 5,000 or 50,000 requests per second. So if there is more than 50,000, then what will happen? The website will load or it will show the error for loading. This time we can using the MongoDB, we can manage with load balancing. So these are the key feature of the MongoDB or why we use MongoDB. So that is all about the basic concept of MongoDB. Now let's talk about the difference between MongoDB and relational database. So relational database are in a table format and but MongoDB in collection. So relational database have row and MongoDB have a document that means inside table. When relational database inside table, every time we insert row. But in MongoDB, every time we insert a new document. So in relational database, there is a column, but in MongoDB, there is a using the field. And this is the very useful difference between relational database and MongoDB database. I hope it will help to understand the non-SQL database or MongoDB database. For in this video, that's it. Thank you.